Like, what the hell? Go live? Oh, I figured it out. I'm stupid. Okay, we're good. We're gonna be live any second now. There we go, baby. I believe you're good. Tajin, is that how you pronounce your name? Tajin? Tajin? Oh yeah, okay. Hey, glad to have you, man. Glad to have you. All right. So we have to make some disclaimers here. So the live's up now. We're good. Oh, that's why it's echoing. I'm stupid. Cam, you're echoing, man. You're echoing bad. You got to turn the stream off, I think. Okay, stream's live, right? Yeah, please, dude, please. No, it hasn't. That's bad. You're echoing hard. I want to mute for a bit. Okay, how's it going, everyone? I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. What's up? Speak again. You're good. Yeah, you're chilling. All right, everyone. We're gonna have a banger here. Whew. Okay, so for at least us three in here now, I know there's gonna be more people coming, but we got to be careful speaking about deep stuff that gets streams taken down. I know we'll probably be fine, but like the vax and all that stuff. Just be cautious when we talk about that, and yeah, COVID too. COVID. Just watch those two words right there. Watch. But yeah, we're nice and good to go. All right, what's the first thing? By the way, Cam is very good at astrology, so we're gonna be connecting December 21st and all that stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. And shout outs, man. I know there's not many people here, but if anybody's a fellow creator, we're giving out shout outs on these kind of streams. So if your content's worthwhile, you can definitely get a shout out. And definitely shout out to Cam Legend. Alrighty. I guess first thing we bring out is the balance, right? Now, everybody has got to be balanced. Now, most people don't even know what balance means, right? But it's really just balancing everything within you, balancing the mental, the physical, the spiritual, even the ego in there. You want everything to feel as one. You don't want to feel like the ego is a separate identity or an entity. You want it to all be one within you. You want to let go of that, and the most important part of balance is you want it to all be healthy, of course. Yeah, man. All right. So in this stream, dude, I just want to hear everybody's perspective, man. I just want to go on and hear everybody's interest in all this kind of stuff, because how you find truth is by analyzing all those perspectives. There's Cam. What's up, Cam? We only got 3 viewers right now, but I think we'll be good. Okay. Who's in the chat, man? Who's in the chat? There's Brandon. Sup, Brandon? Everybody speak in the chat, man. Piccolo. There we go. Okay. So, exercise, balance, meditation, all these things. 888 subs. Like, yeah. Um, you all wanna focus on that right about now. What we got? 3 days, I think. 3 days, right? Yeah. And a week till Christmas. He's gone so fast. Shit's crazy, right? Damn. You're done forever. How? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Okay. Got some notes here. You know. Um. All right. So, best habits, especially during these times, right? I'd first. There's been a lot of talk about meat relating December 21st. I'd limit meat intake right now, but that kind of shit doesn't matter. I'm going, I think, like pescatarian right now, but yeah, as I said, it won't really affect you as I'm expecting. Um, yeah, I feel that, man. I only eat good quality if I eat meat, so like I never really feel that, but I do get what you mean, dude. That if you're eating that processed shit, you're definitely lowering that vibe of yours, dude. That's a fact. Um, how can I mix the chat up here, dude? This is fucked. There we go. Alrighty. I just eat what I want. Honestly, Brandon, that's what you fucking that's how you do it, dude. You just vibe. I wouldn't say you want to fall for those urges and stuff, but that's definitely what you want to do is just flow what you really want. Facts, bro. Fucking facts. Discipline is key to fucking everything, man. Especially success, enlightenment, all that stuff. So, right about now, it's time to focus all that energy internally, right? You want to perform all that shadow work right now. You want to let it all out. I've heard lots of people are going through a lot of trauma right now or low vibes and stuff like that. Listen, that's a part of a divine plan that is meant to happen. That is, you got to release all that, let it all out, and then there's always the ups and downs, but it's all a part of life. It's all divine. So you're setting yourself up. But yeah, they're one. um, yeah, and really keeping the focus on the present moment, because the past and the future can only be experienced within the present moment. So you just gotta get yourself nice and focused up in the present, get the flow rolling in. Cam, how's it going over there? You're staring at the camera. Yeah, we, yeah. Exactly. You want to be in the middle there. It's perfect. Whoa. Piccolo just said power went out for his whole island. Jeez. Did that just happen like a while ago or now? Damn, dude. This island's in darkness. But yeah, what Cam was saying is you have the spiritual side, the more part that we are not physically aware of, and then we have the physical experience. You want to balance. You don't want to be too off on one side. You want to be right in the middle. Perfect. You want to experience just reality spiritually and physically in the middle. Just came back on. Nice. Yeah. See, balance is key to everything in pretty much every aspect. Like even something like working out. You got to balance the upper body, the lower body. You got to balance all the muscles within the muscle. Everything consists of balance. Everything. Nature is balance. God is balance. Um yeah. Dude, this shift though, it literally blew my mind when I learned Pisces moon, dude. That's really connected with psychic abilities. dude, those are really gonna show. That's what I'm starting to think. That's what December 21st is all gonna be about. Honestly, people are thinking they're gonna start flying and stuff. I don't know about that, but I think the actual reality. How do we find that balance? The balance is in yourself, my guy. It's within your own being. You find that through understanding and awareness. You have to become aware of every side of just like what needs to be balanced. As I brought back to I'll bring it back to the physical and the spiritual, right? You want to find the balance in between. If you want the mental, the physical, and the spiritual, you just have to find the balance in between. Oh my God, dude. Look at this puppus. Just waddled in my room. Oh my. One sec, I gotta close my door here so no one bothers me. Is my mic too close or something? All right. Listen, this is a Q&A, so if you got questions, go at it. Um, and shout outs too if anybody's got a channel, anybody's got music or just anything that is worthwhile. Be free to hop in this voice channel, dude. We'll gladly talk it out and get some promotions and shit in there. So, what next? I'm just looking at my birth date, numbers, and it is spot on. It is spot on, dude. I got into astrology a bit, and I was like, damn, dude, this is pretty accurate. And then I kind of let go of it, learning some things, thinking it was kind of stuff used by the elite to limit people and label people. But then I saw beyond that when I got deep into people like Cam Legend, and it just shows like our whole reality is affected by it. It's not just us. It's collective. It's the planet. It's individual. It's everything. So yeah, and I'm definitely. There you go. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, wait, let me actually. There you go. Exactly. It's just about becoming aware. Yeah. Apple, man. Exactly. It's just bringing us back. I can't hear my that guy. What? This guy asked, "What should we eat for highest vibrations?" Hey, man. I'd say there's two sides of vibrations, right? There's a side that is you make out those vibrations because you create your reality. All is mind, right? So if you're eating something that's relatively healthy to healthy and you're just really enjoying it, that can raise your vibe, man. But then like just in general, really healthy foods like um just whole food stuff that's gonna give you energy, stuff that's alive. the vegetables, the stuff that's colorful. Exactly, organic. Vegetables, fruit, seeds, teas. Yeah, all that stuff. And there's so many good herbs. Can't hear that other dude. What dude? You can't hear Cam? Oh God. Cam, I might have fucked you over. I might have fucked you over bad. You can't hear Cam Legend? Shit. I think I know why. Yeah, I think I know why. My bad, Cam, my bad.
No
That's
problem.
unfortunate.
Because you can
Uh,
hear me. You can hear
yeah,
me, right?
I can. Okay,
Yeah.
you're good now. You're good. You're good. My bad. That's because I had to make the other tab, so I kind of fucked it.
Okay.
The guy with the pink
Can you
cat.
hear
Yeah,
me now?
I think it should be good. The stream shows you're speaking now.
People in the chat, can you hear me?
They said yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
One of
cool.
them
Okay.
did.
Anyway, you might want to go over what you said before about the
Okay.
planets and shit.
So I was saying that in terms of astrology, it has a major effect on us, the planets
Yeah.
around us, and Earth itself. And literally, we're just a small little ant in the great scheme of things. We're looking at things from the microcosm and the macrocosm. So we are considered the microcosm to this universe, and we're governed by the macrocosm, which is astrology. And
Exactly.
in terms of the 21st of December,
Wasn't me.
people claiming to have supernatural abilities. Well, having supernatural abilities was our birthright, and we actually have it already now. And it's
Exactly.
about knowing that you already have these abilities to have psychic abilities. And it's just about tapping in. Now, when we get to the 21st of December, because we're going to be moving into the age of Aquarius,
Cheers.
it's going to be much more achievable by default.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, that just made me click a bit. So
yeah,
to realize these type of things, it's about becoming aware, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
just remembering. Aquarius is the age of knowing. This means a
yeah,
lot more people are gonna become more aware.
yeah.
So
So this will probably be officially the real entering of Age of Aquarius, because and Saturn and Jupiter are conjunct together, right?
yeah,
So this is officially what they said in the Mayan calendar of 2020. Sorry, 2020 actually being 2012 and things of this nature.
Yeah.
So in terms of psychic abilities, like I said, it's not really like something that should be groundbreaking, because there's people on
it's
this
not.
plane, even me personally, that have been tapping into this ability to have supernatural abilities in whatever way you see that to be. But it's already knowing that it's already inside. And if you believe it, you can achieve it, because all is mind.
Yeah.
So it's just about remembering we came here, we ascended down, and we came here on this physical plane, but really we're spiritual beings. So it's about
Exactly.
getting back to your spiritual side and doing the practical things to get back to your spiritual side.
It is exciting,
So
considering
yeah,
what Dave just said.
it's good times coming for the people that are raring to go.
Yeah.
So expect some changes.
See, this is where balance comes in for, and like this is why you need to be balanced, is because balance is essentially connecting back into nature. As nature
Yeah.
is balanced, you want to be balanced yourself to connect into that natural frequency. But the stuff that we're living, the matrix, is not natural. It is a very unnatural thing. What
Yeah.
do you think
Mm.
made these psychic abilities and this kind of stuff out of the picture? They made it gone, right? They eliminated it. Wasn't us.
Well,
No.
yeah. Well, in terms of eliminated, what they do,
It's just hide
obviously
it.
we're keeping it. We don't want to make this stream, um,
True.
you know, or conspiracy, but just think of it as this: you have 7 chakras, right?
Yeah.
What they will do to make it inorganic is they will attack certain chakras, your lower chakras, and if you attack your root chakra, for example, then they're pretty much gonna do things to affect your survival, the way you think of surviving, the way you feel stable. If you always feel unstable, this is attacking your root chakra. If you
Yeah.
feel you're always on edge, you're always anxious, this is all related to your lower chakras. Now, when you look above into your higher chakras, this is when you start to get mystical experiences, supernatural abilities, and things of this nature. But if you're always being attacked on your lower half, then it's hard to even see a reality of supernatural ability because you're too stuck in your lower self.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And that's
this
what I
is
want to say
what,
too.
yeah.
Where
So that is what is inorganic about the
yeah,
Matrix.
Yeah.
see, that type of
Sure
stuff
thing.
is it's essentially comes down to a choice because the Matrix is something you tune into, right? It's like it's social media, news, it's all that kind of stuff. When
Yeah.
you watch that stuff and tune into it, that's what activates the root chakra survival stuff. So fear,
Yeah,
guilt, shame, etc. That's what will get you thinking in that way and getting
yeah,
you
for
Interesting.
sure.
stuck in that.
Yeah, yeah, for
We
sure.
lost the knowledge of the abilities when we lost connection to the source. Piccolo
Yeah.
has got it spot on. Great way
Yeah,
to put it.
sure. So
Yeah.
that's why it's so that's
Um,
why I would say it's groundbreaking to say like supernatural abilities because it's your birthright.
Exactly.
yeah.
You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
It's just they're already all within, like,
Everybody
supernatural.
is psychic. Everybody is psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just gotta
Yeah.
find it. Now,
Right.
yeah,
I feel like this would be a good time. We're talking about this. We should speak on some habits or just lifestyles, ways of living to actually get to here, right? To get people balanced, to get ready for December 21st or whatever along those lines. Um, so yeah, focusing on your mind internally, present moment. We've already gone that.
Mm.
Focusing on, am I vegan? No. I'm right now. I'm currently pescatarian. Um, but analyzing your choices, analyzing the energy, right? The energies that your conscious is taking in, the energies that you're tuning into, because things like this, if you tune into the right energies, like positive thoughts, you can take action on those thoughts for good things. We can bring it back to the
Mm.
donut. You'll have two sides of the story when you're looking at a donut. You're gonna have the urge, the primal mind that is gonna try to reason. It's gonna try to bargain with your true self to try to eat that donut. But your true self is you, and you're just chilling there like you don't want to eat this donut. But that urge keeps going on and on and on, and literally trying to like brainwash you. But that's just like,
Jeez.
and that's just an example of how you want to properly look at the energies and the conscious choices, especially now, because you want to be cautious of the choices you're making
Yeah.
with such a high energy, high vibe time like this.
yeah, for sure. So I'll say as the frequency rises on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
manifestations will occur more quicker, right? So we've seen this year a lot of people have manifested bad things into their reality in a short space of time because the frequencies are rising. So it's about being aware that you can
What's up,
manifest
Joy?
faster, but that can either be good or bad because now the collective
Yeah.
consciousness is more higher.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta get on the right frequency.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The right frequency,
Because
the right state of mind. It's a better way to put it.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. Same thing.
So, is there any like habits or lifestyles, like really, really good things that would help right about now you guys want to add? Obviously, we know the
Um,
simple ones like meditation and stuff like that.
yeah, meditations was something that was groundbreaking for me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we all meditate actively, we all meditate, but
Exactly.
when you actually practice it and you spend some time alone and you just get alone with the thoughts that are coming into your mind and focusing on your breathing, you allow this energy which is dormant in your lower self, in your root chakra, to rise up.
Yeah. I want to quickly say too. Joy is saying, I see you on Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, go right ahead. This is an open voice chat. If you want to hop in here, go right out. Also we're giving shout outs, Joy. So if you can hop in here and talk it up, that's a viable option. But what you were speaking on, can you bring it back, Cam? I kind of forgot.
Yeah, I was just saying when you
Oh
meditate,
yeah,
you allow the dormant energy in your root chakra to rise up.
yeah. See, that's what he said. We all actively meditate, right? This is true.
Yeah,
When
Yeah.
before going to sleep, when doing tasks that you like, yes, you are subconsciously meditating. But on these type of things, you want to bring them to a conscious level where you're aware of them, because awareness is
hmm
key. Awareness is key
for
to
sure.
balance, and balance itself is the actual key. But away from that, spirituality, oh my God, spirituality is about pretty much awareness in itself. It is awareness at its whole. Spirituality, or at least waking up, awakening, is all about simply just becoming aware of yourself, becoming aware of the external forces, the external energies, right? It's all about becoming
Yeah.
aware on a conscious level, not a subconscious. Subconscious is where you'll experience it, right? You'll experience it through the body and the subconscious. But when you bring it to the conscious is when you will start to begin to understand it. It will start to become knowledge or wisdom, and you will be able
Yeah.
to use it for your own good.
Well, everyone has a body, mind, and
So,
we
yeah.
have or we are a spirit. So
Yeah.
spirituality's become this kind of this like trend, thing that people are, you know, kind of getting into. But it's like saying like physicality. Like, are you very spiritual or are you? It's like the same. Like we're all we all,
Exactly. People got it twisted. That they say
yeah,
stuff like, I mean, not physicality, but like they'll say like, "Are you spiritual?" And it's like,
yeah,
we all are spiritual. We're just aware
yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah,
We're not living the complete spiritual lifestyle. We're not a spiritual guru. No, we're just doing our natural ways. We're going back to our natural ways because we're aware of what we should be doing. We're aware of what we've done in the past. That's the main
yeah,
thing too about what like actual spirituality is about, is becoming aware of our ancestors and the truth about our ancestors, because that's a very twisted subject too.
Yeah, for sure. Because people think if you worship your ancestors or you give love to your ancestors, then you're going against God. But God or the universe is the all. So how can
Yeah.
you go against it? Or whatever you
For real.
see God to be, So um, people just need to understand that everything is in the all.
We got 11
Everything is in
viewers.
the all,
That's the first time I've
you know.
streamed with double digits. Hello everybody. Type in the chat. Everybody gotta introduce themselves. And I gotta say, it's an open voice channel. If you want to talk, be free to join. I'll move you in the channel. Hey,
yo,
John
can you
Smith,
hear me?
how's it going? So, anybody else? Any good habits other than meditation you want to take on? Obviously, I've listed. If you want to learn about good habits and stuff, go check the balance video that I made. It's kind of what it's all about. But yeah, we can obviously talk into it way deeper to bring it to a more conscious level when we talk in a live stream and people can ask questions. So yeah, that's what we're here for, guys. Send the questions at us. We'll be free to answer. But yeah, when you start awakening or becoming aware, it's the same thing. Is
All
when you
the
will start to
becoming aware.
have those big breakthroughs, those big lessons.
Mm.
And these lessons will be along the lines of thoughts, understanding your thoughts, understanding state of minds, understanding frequencies that we can tune into, the divine, right? And this comes with too. You learn all of this after you start understanding yourself, right? After you start knowing thyself. You really gotta go within to become aware, because all is mind, right? Your whole reality is created by yourself. So how are you gonna understand your external reality if you can't understand your internal reality? You gotta make sense of the internal first. It's no
Facts.
coincidences. Yeah. We got a dead chat. Come on, where's the questions at? People have gotta have questions. Um,
Balance, I can keep it going with balance. So when we speak about balance, we're talking about also using both sides of your minds, right? So you have the logical mind, you have the creative side of your mind, the imaginative side of your mind.
oh
And
my.
if you're able to balance both sides of your brain and able to see things logically, but also seeing past the veil that the matrix gives you, then that's where you get to the perfect harmony of balance. It's by knowing that everything is half truths.
Exactly.
You know,
Everything.
everything is and isn't at the same time,
Yeah.
which
It's
is mentioned in Kabbalion. You
Yeah.
know, so it's taking things with a pinch of salt, not always taking everything verbatim. You know,
uh-huh. We got Piccolo coming in
so
here, dude.
yeah.
Oh my. Okay. This guy's asking, some people believe we'll become X-Men on this event, wondering what your perspectives are. So, that's what we were kind of already speaking on lately, which was yeah, we already spoke on that. People do believe we're gonna activate stuff like flying and shit like that. I mean, who knows? But it's more going to be on the psychic side, right? The stuff that we already possess. This is stuff we have to become aware of and remember. We never used to fly in our past lives. No. So
Some say they levitated though, but
yeah.
I mean,
Who knows? That's what I'm saying. Who knows?
yeah, we don't know eventually. But what we do know is that
I got Piccolo.
these are all connected with your third eye, and anything is possible with the third eye.
Oh, and anything is possible. The universe is mental, all is mind. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
the pineal gland's your brain's eye. That's when your reality starts to become crazy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where'd the chat go? What the hell? Why did that happen? Okay, I lost the chat for some reason. But anyway, Matt asked, what should we do on the 21st then? I don't really want to have this
Well,
whole stream about the 21st, but
Yeah.
my perspective, and we gotta have all our perspectives on here. That's what this is about. We want to hear people in the comments and everybody in the Discord. But what should you do, man? Whatever feels right to you. This is probably going to be the most divine day, first of all, I'll say that. So whatever is going to happen on that day is going to just like attract to you. Whatever you need to do that day will attract to you. But just vibe, man. Just flow with the day. Whatever comes, you go with it. There's no like certain things you want to do. Obviously, like you want to meditate. That's a given. But just do your normal routine. Get a cold shower in there. Avoid jacking off. Like things like that. But yeah, just flow with the day, man. It's probably gonna be a normal day, honestly. What with crazy ass energies.
Yeah.
Crazy energies.
yeah. Well, Can you remember when we went into Mars retrograde and California went red?
Oh,
Or the
yeah.
whole or
Uh-huh.
West Coast. That was a crazy day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah,
a
it was.
crazy day. That was probably the craziest day I've seen astrologically connected, you
Yeah,
know.
damn.
And I still don't know if that was natural or that was the powers that be doing things,
Yeah.
but that was a crazy day. So I know everybody still remembers that day. So let's see what happens. But for me personally, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be grounding
Yeah.
for
Oh,
sure.
that's the things I forgot to mention. Sorry, we poorly answered that question. Um,
Yeah,
there's a Pisces moon. Okay, there is a Pisces
yeah,
moon on December 1st. That
yeah,
means this guy just asked a good question for you. But well, anyway, I'm gonna keep talking about this. There's a Pisces moon, which is first of all connect. Pisces is the most psychic sign. That's why I'm saying there's not gonna be no X-Men type of stuff. It's gonna be within here. It's gonna be activating stuff you already know. It's just remembering stuff in your mind, connected with your pineal gland and stuff like that. And
yeah,
the Pisces moon, Pisces is connected to the pineal gland and the feet/toes. That means
yeah,
you need to ground on that day. Get your feet in the goddamn grass.
yeah.
You want to connect with
Grounding,
that earth.
yeah. So your soul, obviously, we call our feet souls, yeah, because it's the domain of manifestations.
Exactly.
So um, all all energy must rise from your feet up. We're like a battery, right?
Hmm.
So our feet are the negative, our third eye is the positive if we're looking at it from our body. So this energy needs to rise up from the physical up to the spiritual. So you should be grounding. And then
Yeah.
on top of grounding, you should be gazing at the moon
Oh yeah.
and
Big time.
gazing at the Saturn Jupiter conjunction also.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it seems to me like it's gonna be in a really bad place for me, especially because I'm on 5 acres of land and there's like so many trees. If you can like see out here a bit. Okay, not really. But there's so many like huge trees, so like blocks and stuff, which is like a rip for me. But anyway,
Yeah,
Cam, this is kind of for you.
yeah.
Jay Ruse says, "They say we live in a hologram. How is this possible, and who made this so-called hologram and why?" I know you all want to answer that.
Okay. So when we say hologram, it's in a sense that
Holographic
everything
images.
is an illusion.
Yeah.
Okay, we live in a simulation. It's pretty much concrete, confirmed. We live in a simulation, right? So when they say we live in a hologram, it means that there is infinite possibilities to a reality.
Yeah.
Everyone has a personal reality. Everyone has things that are true to them, and nobody can tell them otherwise because that's their
Yep.
reality.
Individual conscious, all is mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our body is the perfect example of a hologram because if you look at your feet, right? Um, on your feet, that every part of your feet has a connection to your body. So if you like, anyone's ever done acupuncture before or gone for a massage, there's pressure points on your body which is connected to the other sides of your body. So somebody could touch you on your foot and activate a part on your air, or vice versa.
Damn.
So when we say hologram, it means that everything is literally connected and there's infinite possibilities. And there's alternate realities now. There's some people call this multiverse, some
That's
people
what
call this parallel
John
realities.
literally just said that in the comments.
Yeah, yeah, parallel realities, yeah.
Yeah.
And things of this nature. So, I mean, when we talk about holographic, let's say You're thinking about, all right, manifesting is the best way to think of things. Let's say you wanted to manifest doing something or achieving something, right? The first point of manifestation is your mind. This is what you call virtual reality. It's virtual reality because it's not real. It's not in a physical form. And then when it happens in real life, in the physical, it is now shown that wow, it's achievable, and it's achievable through using your ability to merge these realities into one. You know.
Yeah, man.
So now we live in a time where we've got new technology. We're talking now on a stream all around the world, right?
Exactly.
But we're collectively connected. This is what you would call, holographic, because we're not together physically, but we're connected through the internet, through the ether. So this is holographic. So everything is holographic.
Yeah.
You know.
Cam's even got a video on that too, if you want to check it out after the stream.
Yeah.
You got a great video on that. The holographic consciousness.
Yeah.
John's kind of going off in this chat a bit. He was saying, Mr. Traumatic. I know Foster's eBay has made a song with him. He's saying he revealed some of the supernatural abilities, which I'm just reading now. Is cosmological force, manipulation, telekinetic teleportation, mental projection, even levitation's in there. So you might be right. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what's gonna go down? That's where I wanted to bring up too, like this is all a part of a divine plan, especially the planets shifting and the energies that are hitting us is like the core of the divine plan. That's pretty much what it's all based off of.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring that to what is this divine plan for? Because like there's psychic abilities being activated within people without a doubt, right? This is a reality that you can deny, but if you do deny it, it's simply because you're not experiencing it yourself. But what I'm trying to get at here is this is not just happening to bloat your ego, right?
Yeah.
These abilities are not happening to you for a coincidence. So what I ask then is, what is coming? There's got to be something coming, right? I think you guys can agree on that. And to me, like the world's more divided than ever, right? We can see there's already been World War III teasers at the start of this, and everybody deadass thought World War III was starting. It seems like one of the biggest civil wars is coming, in my opinion.
It's already happening.
Exactly. So, and this civil war would be more of a revolutionary war, right? Because the world's more divided than ever. It's going to be a very divided war on pretty much the aware versus the not aware. But that's where I'm trying to bring this in is like if these psychic abilities are actually, I know they're getting activated right now, even with just these December energies, but with the December 21st, right? It's gonna happen at a mass level. Everybody who's balanced and who is a part of this divine plan, that's the ones who are gonna get activated. Now, I don't want it to seem too much like fantasy, but again, as Cam said, this is our birthright. These are things that we've already owned. There's literally a banned TED Talk that talks about psychic abilities and how they use them. There is, I think Cam knows about this too. What was it? They invested millions into a psychic experiment, right? Do you know more about that? This stuff is no hocus pocus fantasy. This is real stuff. Real. There's fake psychics out there, but this is real stuff. Psychic abilities exist.
Yeah.
So go on.
I think people are like, I've experienced this a lot, that like the closer I get to, this 21st or just, whatever new world, it's like I'm going through like a lot of like lessons. I'm just like yeah, like growing my awareness of these things, gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom, and like I think a lot of
Exactly.
people, just,
A lot of people are on that. It's not
yeah,
just you. That's the thing I realized too is right about now, especially these December energies, a
yeah,
lot of people are connected with the same energies. Like a lot
mm,
of people are feeling what's going on right now. And I also wanted to bring up too as the December 21st event, the energy shift has been talked about so much that it's gotten so twisted, right?
yeah, see that,
People
Yeah.
are thinking too like high of this. The world isn't gonna end. The world isn't gonna change just like that. It's
yeah,
gonna be a change of the conscious, right? So essentially, it's gonna be a change of our perception, of our energies, our mindsets. We're gonna perceive differently, and this is where it's kind of related to 3D and 5D because five
yeah,
dimensional is a state of thinking, right? So
Yeah.
it may be a temporary time where we are connected with 5D. And 5D is a state of pretty much letting go. It's accepting reality for what it is and being completely in the present, feeling the love behind your feelings of your body, emotions, and thoughts. Behind all
yeah,
of that, you feel the love in your soul.
mm,
That's truly how
Yeah.
you get in a deep meditation, too, is going beyond all that and then reaching that part of yourself. All of it is a part of you, but there is that true part of you, the eternal
mm,
part.
Yeah. For sure.
Yes, hello.
Piccolo.
Oh, yes, excellent. Looks like I get got a decent connection now.
We got Piccolo,
Okay.
man. If anybody didn't see what happened before, his whole island just got blacked out. But he's
yeah,
but he's back. He's back. He
No, it,
survived.
it blacked out from in the morning. In the morning time, it's been
Ah,
the one of the generators seemed to cut off,
damn,
so
dude.
they were working on getting it back up. It just got back up. Then I saw the stream.
It's crazy
But
shit.
yeah, hello,
crazy.
brothers.
Hey, man.
What up?
How's it going, Piccolo? All right.
Yeah.
You said Piccolo. You said you wanted to add your perspective on some point. I think that was the
Yes,
holographic part, right?
yeah. So I
Yeah.
just want to just give a little bit on the holographic. Well, my opinion on what the holographic actually is, because what we need to understand is that holographic, the actual concept of a holographic, that's a human concept, and any human concept comes from nature. So it's going to be really
Yes.
difficult to try and pin
Yeah,
a human concept on nature. But if you look at nature, what people are interpreting as holographic is actually just how nature works. Nature is like a video game pretty much. There are rules. If you understand programming, how you make a video game, you
Yep.
have rules in place, and
Yeah.
then you have characters that interface with those rules. So based on the choices those characters make, the interactions they make, if those rules are already set, we have
yeah,
the rules that have things as what's it, cause and effect. So for
yeah,
every cause there's an effect. So for every choice that
He's a
the
genius.
characters make to interact with the environment they're living in, there's going to be a cause um,
mm,
that's going to follow that, and that's, it's a chain reaction. So it's everything is it operates logically. So it seems like a holograph, what a human would call a holograph,
yeah,
but it's
Yeah.
actually how nature is actually structured. Because like even the thing with the foot, you were talking about how you're all connected.
Mhm.
It,
Yeah.
it it has to do with the fractal nature of nature, the fractal
Of
properties
God.
of
Yeah.
nature.
yeah,
Yes,
Of God in
Yeah.
God
nature.
split himself. He split himself many times. Like the whole Big Bang thing. The whole Big Bang thing is correct. That's God splitting himself, and he's slowly coming back together. And that coming back together process is energy organizing itself in cycles to where it fits together. So you got to think of it like Tetris. Like when you're trying to make Tetris and fit every space in lines, you have to spin the blocks sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's why we have cycles, so that the energy, like I give you us as an example, like we're on this planet to become one again, to figure out how to get the energy back to one, and we keep on going through cycles until we figure out how to do that. That's what life and death is. and
Yeah.
energy dispersing and then coming back together. But
Yeah.
all of this would seem like a hologram, what we call a hologram, because every idea that we think about comes from nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Just listening to
sure.
Piccolo makes me happy, dude. He's the truth. He is the truth.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I'm just giving my perspective.
Hey, yeah, of course. It's all about giving everybody's perspective because that's where you find the truth is in the perspectives. All right.
Yes, thank
I think
Somebody
you're
was
right.
talking
Yeah.
about the Antichrist, right? Because a lot of religions, a lot of stuff have predicted right about now there is a Antichrist that's going to show up. Now, a lot of people have said Trump is the Antichrist and stuff like this. I mean, it could be, but I'd like to argue that an Antichrist would be a concept, right? It would be
Yeah.
something to form in your mind. It'd be something to possess your mind, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And here, John Smith said Jason Q thinks the Antichrist is inside of us. That's what I'm trying to speak of. The Antichrist would grow inside of us, and that's essentially a
Yeah.
program, something that's like would possess you. That's kind of made from the Matrix, I'd say, from the
Yeah,
powers
well, it's
that
just
be.
like lessons and challenges, that we have to kind of learn from. But it's not like they're being set like by someone or creating these lessons. It's just like we're learning them because we don't already know them, and there's a reason, like cause and effect. Like
We're essentially
it's just a
remembering them.
reaction from yeah,
Yeah.
it's a reaction from the system or whatever is going on in the world, and we kind of are forced to learn this because of what's going on
Well,
and because we don't know it.
I think we can all agree
That's what I think.
this system has dumbed all of us down from a mass level, just from how they run the system.
I'm leaving school, man. It's like
Yeah.
I
But
gotta chase my dreams.
what I want to
You know?
say here is like that's essentially a blessing, right? Because
Yeah.
now we get to this point here. None of this would exist if it wasn't for the system. What we're doing
Yeah.
right now, the excitement, the gratitude we're experiencing from all of this stuff that we've recently become aware of, the awakening, right? This is all because the system exists. We have to be grateful for everything. And obviously, if I'd say this is not a evil situation that we're just like infinitely fucked in. If there's actually a divine plan for this, if the true enlightenment consciousness is supposed to grow out of times like this, then I think the system is meant to be. It's a part of this
Yeah.
plan. It's a part of the
Yeah.
conscious evolution that we need this system. We need this.
Now, I don't even think
Well,
about it
yeah.
as like divine plan or like I just like you can
I
like
don't
like you
think
said
this
like
is a divine
concept.
plan for like our destinies and stuff, but I mean
Yeah.
for like the conscious, right?
Yeah, it's like
The
it's like you said, like it's a concept. You can call it
the
whatever.
collective conscious.
Yeah.
Piccolo, were you trying to add something there?
Yeah, I was just going to add a little my perspective on that too. After the gentleman's done there, I think he was still talking there.
Oh, go on.
Go for it, Piccolo. You're up.
Yeah, so I just lost my train there. What were we talking about? I think it was the system. Yes,
The
we were talking
system,
about how
Yeah.
it's a blessing, stuff
system.
like that, and collective
Yeah, see,
consciousness.
it is a blessing because, like, as far as my understanding of what happens or what happened is that it's a part of a cycle as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This system, because
It
what
is.
happens is that light and dark are part of the same cycle. And what happens
Yeah.
is that I believe in the past, in the days of Kemet, before Kemet was taken over, they became lapsed and lost connection with the source,
Yeah.
and all this knowledge that we're actually trying to find right now was lost because we lost connection with the source.
Key point. We lost it. We're trying to remember it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then so it all became like a religion pretty much. And I believe what happened is that they thrust the world into the way how it is right now, which is pretty much darkness. The way how the system is organized, it's like everything against what nature is trying to do. This system is trying to destroy nature, trying to hoard resources, trying to put everybody against each other in competition. It's against what nature, what the actual core concepts of nature is. So that's kind of the darkness side. So So what happens is that they're pushing this so that we because from darkness comes light.
Yeah.
Because
Well, it
like
comes
my
back to
story.
balance.
Yes.
You know, you need in order for there to be light, there has to be darkness, kind of thing.
Exactly.
And it's all
And that's why they are
yeah,
one. What makes them different makes them one, or the same.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
So
agree on that one.
what society does is it separates the light and the dark, but that's the natural polarity to
Yeah, but
well,
see, like the only thing I thought about this now is that because just like anything else, if you stay and you're not balanced, because right now we're in darkness for a long time, and and it makes me wonder if the darkness doesn't want to let the light surface.
yeah.
Since it's been in the darkness so
Yeah.
long, the darkness is
True.
actually enjoying itself.
That's the
So
nature of
where
darkness.
we need
That's
to
a
stand
fact
up
right there. That's a fact.
and get the light to shine out of this darkness, and that's what we're doing right now.
That's the civil
Yeah.
war right there. That's the divine
But
plan.
most people
And it could be
don't wanna,
that's the December 20th as well.
21st, yeah.
yeah.
Cam,
Yeah,
go
the
ahead.
21st.
But most people don't want to dive deep into the darkness. They've been told to
Yeah.
stay away from the dark.
Yeah.
Where most people don't
The
understand,
boogeyman.
in order to get to the light, you must embrace the darkness.
Exactly. Exactly, my man. We've been taught the
Yeah.
Very good.
boogeyman since day one. The boogeyman's gonna get us.
So
Oh, I can't hear Cam.
right?
Is the am
What do you
I?
mean?
No, I couldn't hear anybody talk just a while ago.
Oh,
Maybe
it
it's
was
because
like
we're all like
Discord
talking
was
at the same
lagging.
time.
Discord was lagging.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
I also thought about something like this, which just occurred to me. My mom turned on the news, right?
Yeah.
And there was this story that like there was an Amazon driver that like there was a mom that was with her kids and he forgot to put the truck in park and it literally like ran over the girl and like
Jesus.
took it away from the kids. Now I don't want to talk about
Oh,
all of that,
that.
but it occurred in my mind how like they've been playing this over and over for literally days, over and over and
Yeah.
over and over, and that's when I realized like this is literally the Matrix. Like it's pretty much identical. Like they are literally energy farming the lowest vibrations there are on repeat. Like, does everybody really need to hear that story? Why did they repeat it 50
Yeah.
times? Like,
Because
it's literally
it's like
energy farming. It's
all lower the
crazy.
vibration. It doesn't make any sense, man. It's totally like when you kind of see these things, and it might just because of my beliefs and what I think I know, but I think like when you see like it's just like what was before illogical is no longer illogical. It's like everything in the
I
Matrix is reversed, right?
know. True. The logic
I
is
don't know.
now the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's gonna crumble.
Well,
It's gonna
the Matrix is made out of logic because that's how you gotta understand. That's how everything has to exist in logic. Like all this stuff that's bad, it's happening because they did a cause that made this
Yeah.
effect. It's like in order to manifest energy, you have to move a magnet through a magnetic field. See what I'm saying? There has to be a transfer of energy to there has to be a resistance, a fight against resistance to manifest energy. And that's what they're doing right here with all this triggering that they're trying to trigger people.
Yeah, they really
Yeah.
are, man.
yeah,
Especially
yeah,
right about now, they're trying to hold back people so much, hold back the energies getting up to this 21st date, especially with
yeah.
the needle and stuff
In
like
the
that.
UK, they've already rolled out the vaccines just this week.
Yeah. Watch when we speak
So
on that word, by the way. I'd call it the needle.
yeah,
Call it the needle. That's what I like to call
Yeah.
yeah, the needle.
it. They're rolling out the
So,
needles, boys. The needles.
but
And
yeah, everything has been leading up to the 21st of December in
Exactly.
whatever way you see it to be true. This
Mhm.
year hasn't been mad,
Well, I really can't hear it. Let me see if I could turn on.
Keep going.
you
Cam.
know.
People can hear you. I can hear you.
So yeah, if you're able to connect the dots and use both sides of your brain, you can see that, wow, this has been orchestrated all year,
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's just about using discernment to get to the truth, you know, and see the truth for what it is, and understand that, you know, the people that are supposed to wake up and achieve these supernatural abilities is people that have been on their purpose all year round.
Exactly. That's true.
Yeah.
People are just showing
Yeah,
up to this now and expecting this stuff, but that's a true point. There's people
it's
who
not
have
gonna
been
happen.
working hard, and I mean hard. And I'm not trying to bring up that like that ego and stuff, but like I'm one of those
Yeah.
people. I think everybody in this voice channel right here are those people. If you are truly have been working hard and you are balanced and ready to receive, I feel like the ones who are truly going to receive from this event are the ones who are expecting. Corona? Dude, even my dog's named Corona. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, but if you look at life, right, you get in what you put into it. You know, whatever you put into anything, you get it back. So if let's just talk about it in the sense that we have people that are saying, "Oh, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna be X-Men. I'm gonna be this Fantastic Four."
Yeah.
The people are speaking about this are people that think of things from a third dimensional way of thinking of things.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
Totally
That's
understand.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good
So,
point.
so when I go on Twitter, as much as it's funny to see these memes, I can see where people's collective consciousness is at
Yeah.
when they're saying they're gonna get all these powers, but actually they don't know what the real power is because they
Yeah.
don't from a five-dimensional way of thinking of things.
True, man. True.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not supernatural, it's just natural. And being
Yes.
natural is super.
Exactly.
You know?
True.
I think,
True. That's a great way to put it. I love that. Being natural is
that's
super.
not. Yeah, I got that from Sadhguru, if any of you guys know him.
Yeah, everybody knows him. Come on now.
We've been
Yeah.
living inorganic for years, decades, hundreds of years. It's been inorganic.
Exactly. Inorganic, man. And this is what this is supposedly doing is this 21st is really the first push, the hard push to get us back into that organic stage. It's
Yeah.
that conscious. We can only be organic if we're in the right conscious level, that right state of mind. And to me, like, I think so many people like you were saying, like with those abilities, thinking they're gonna fly and stuff, they're really making it out to a fantasy, and that even sucks too because that type of stuff people hear it and they're like, "What the fuck are they on about? These guys are delusional."
It's just, yeah. Well, it's just, I don't know. I'm sure even people saying that will find it eventually. They're just like,
Of course.
and it's also like, I just want to point this out, that it's not about like, like we're like achieving this or like it's us versus these other people. Maybe
powers that
they're
be and stuff
inorganic
like
ones,
that.
but
Yeah.
it's not like, join our way. It's not like a religion or something. I don't mean
Exactly.
to, say, but
Nature will call
yeah,
you.
it's like,
Nature will call you.
yeah,
We're not gonna force you,
exactly.
but nature will
Yeah, for
definitely
sure.
try to get you on its side.
Mm.
Especially with
Yeah.
there's a cause and effect, man. If you're living inorganic, you're gonna see that. That's gonna
Yeah, for
reality's
sure.
gonna hit you pretty soon.
Yeah.
And
It'll express itself through the physical world.
yeah, and if you're
What's
living
in the
the
mind.
natural way, the reality's gonna hit you, and that's gonna be love,
Yeah.
gratitude, bliss, peace, knowledge, all this kind of stuff.
Sweet.
That's how the
Yeah.
natural way will hit you. The
Mhm.
inorganic way will be
Yeah,
low vibrations, brain fog, cancer, all this kind of stuff. Piccolo?
yes, exactly.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly it because that's how nature tells you, to correct yourself, and
Yeah,
I'll give an
exactly.
example of the reason why we don't breastfeed for the rest of our lives. If you notice, we develop teeth that start to injure the mother while she's breastfeeding, and that lets us both know that it's no longer a time to breastfeed. That's nature giving you a hint. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. You also
That it's time to advance.
Yeah, Piccolo, you need to talk about the walking with babies too. That shit blew my mind. You want to talk about that?
The walking with the babies. What was
Yeah,
that?
and the knees, you know?
Oh no, I can't say that.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, yeah, man. We'll bring it back to the whole point of this. Nature is balance. If you want to be on the natural side, that's balance. That's why I made a video. Balance is key. I'm not saying it's mandatory. I'm not saying you're gonna burn alive if you're not balanced. I'm saying you're gonna be missing out. And not even just for 21st. If you're not balanced any time of the year, any time of the day, you're gonna be missing out and you're gonna be heading in the wrong direction. But as I
Yeah.
stated
Yeah.
too, balance is like flow. It's on and off. But the
Yeah.
real balance is like if you always got your focus on it, right? If you're out of balance, you're always like, fuck, I gotta get rebalanced. What am I thinking? You
Well,
always
that's why they give you a lot of distractions.
yeah,
So if you're distracted, it means that you're not in balance because you're always pivoting either to the left or the right side of things.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
in terms of balance, it's about removing the distractions and staying focused on your goals and being on your purpose and just having a collective of a collective consciousness of people you speak with that are on the same goals, the same frequency, the same vibration, so you don't come out of that balance and go against nature, you know.
yeah.
And nature will always try to balance the pendulum, you
Yeah.
know.
If you guys
Nature
just
will
saying,
all
if you guys haven't liked it, you gotta hit that. Helps spread the algorithm.
I like,
yeah.
but
But yeah, again, if people want to join this voice channel, man, shout outs are being handed out. So again, fucking Cam Legend, he's an amazing YouTuber. Check him out, Cam Legend on YouTube. The other two
Yeah.
guys, I don't think they're YouTubing right now or doing anything, but they're probably planning on it. Yeah, if anybody wants to join, man, feel free. I'll move you in the channel. Anyway, there's a lot of people talking in the chat now. A lot of stuff. Geronimo said, to be honest, I just think that if you're in the right mindset, you are ready. That's what I said before, man.
Yeah.
If you're in the balanced mindset, if you're already expecting and you already kind of know what's gonna come, you're ready. It's gonna hit you, and it's gonna hit you with stuff you were ready to receive. The split
Yeah.
and divide
I said
concept between 3 and 5. Okay, go
I
on.
kind of said this before. Sorry, go on.
No, I was reading comments. There's a lot.
Okay. I kind of said this before, but just to add on, like I feel like the closer I get to, whatever the date is, it doesn't have to be like an exact date, December 21st or whatever, world. But the closer I get is like the more I become, I think like who I should be for that day.
Geronimo. Oh, and okay, sorry, I have to bring this up. Geronimo asks, so are we going to still live side by side to the 3D people? Now, this Piccolo also sent a video in the Discord chat, which I think is related to this. Now, the people who actually receive are going to be very high vibrational, very high frequency, right? So sure, we're still going to be on the same plane. We're still going to be in the physical reality. Of course we are with these 3D people, but we're going to be on a pretty much a whole different conscious level than these people,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
like essentially when we're around these people, they're probably going to be able to tell just like that, just by our presence. They're going to
Yeah.
be able to tell like what the fuck, what's going on, like something like that, literally. Like they're going to feel
Well,
it.
the mental, the frequency and the vibration expresses itself through the body and like through our actions
Yeah.
and of course like the aura kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Or like people just feel it from like
If
everything will just kind of
if anybody's
dry out
misunderstanding that, I want you to
vibration.
search the heart magnetic field right now or the torus. This is what I'm talking about. All of these stuff is magnetic energies, right? And Piccolo was also speaking about magnetic energies, but all of this stuff is just stuff we cannot see consciously,
Yeah.
right? We
Yeah.
can sense it subconsciously, but our eyes cannot perceive it. Does it mean it's not real? Not at all. It
No, for sure.
exists. It exists.
Our eyes pick up very, very little of what's actually there, and people think
Exactly.
like everything before their eyes
Even
is
our
real.
minds,
But
we're only using like 10% of our minds or something. My mom just reminded me that today.
But
Yeah,
you
that's
see,
true.
sorry, what someone said about 3D and 5D
Yeah.
and living on the same physical plane.
Uh-huh.
We need
Yeah.
more people to ascend to the fifth dimension, because that's how the Earth's magnetic frequency rises also in vibrations. It needs to be a collective thing. In order to bring in certain technologies, you need to have the frequencies higher in order to everything to be in accordance. This is what is spoken about in the law of correspondence.
But
So we need more people. I think more people will be waking up to 5D, and it'll be a smaller amount of people still in third dimensional way of thinking. You know, if you think about the amount of people that have dropped this year physically and left this plane, it was mostly people that were caught up in third dimensional ways of thinking of things and doing things.
True.
You know, so that's why there's a major death toll this year, because the frequencies are rising and people just can't catch up.
now,
You know?
this is where it kind of gets a bit scary. And it's good this stream's not that popular because this guy Geronimo was mentioning a good point. Is like he's saying we should like live on the land and kind of go into hiding, which I disagree and I think is
Yeah.
kind of selfish.
No.
But yeah, I disagree. But where he's saying is so we won't be hunted or something like that. This is a
Oh,
possibility.
yeah.
This is a possibility. If you guys have
Cool.
seen movies like The Darkest Mind, and he also brought up a show, this is where there was something that activated a lot of abilities in kids, like knowledge, ways that they could like take over other people's thinking, and like even like bending and stuff like that. If you watched Avatar, they literally made camps, like literal like Nazi camps, and held these kids hostage, right? And even though it was natural abilities activating, they knew it's gonna completely fuck the whole system. So they were hunted. They were hunted and pretty much being aghast. If you want
Crazy,
to check
man.
that, that's the Darkest Minds. And there's also Knowing, which is crazy too. If you guys have seen Knowing, it's the one where the world's ending from a solar flare. Um,
What the?
Yeah, it's called. No, it's not called. Sorry, it's called Knowing, right? What astrology sign are we moving into right now?
Aquarius
The
or
the age
whatever.
of knowing. Aquarius,
No
the
idea.
age of knowing.
Okay.
That blew my mind when I
Yeah.
connected the dots. But like, I'd say the most that's gonna happen from December 21st is like there could be a solar flare, and that's because like there's a lot of things that have like added up to there being a solar flare, and also there's even been like solar flares happening around this time.
Maybe. Jeez.
But yeah, I don't want to go too much on that because I mean we don't know until we experience it.
You
Also,
just gotta
Darkest
try it.
Minds.
So,
Yeah, man. Okay, go on. Oh, are we lost here?
Me?
um,
no.
yeah, man. So this is what like I think this might happen honestly because like the bring it back to the Civil War, like probably the biggest civil war ever is coming, and like this is a part of a divine plan.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, it's already started. It started when let's take it all the way back to when that guy in Iraq got killed. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I don't.
Was he the vice prime minister or vice president?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Can
can't
you
answer that
remember?
for you. I don't think I've
No.
heard of that.
In Iraq? What?
Yeah. Iran. That's it.
Oh, Iraq.
Yeah, Iran. And then they kept on saying World War III, World War III,
Oh
World
yeah,
War III.
okay, yeah.
And then what happened afterwards? We had the pandemic, yeah. And then
yes, sir.
after that, it was a war on humanity. But it wasn't the war on humanity that people thought it was, because people thought it was going to be bombs and nuclears and things of this nature. It was a new, different type of war.
Oh
Yeah.
I don't like
It
hearing
was a
this.
war.
Warfare, man.
Yeah, it was a bio war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the war on the conscious. Truly, it's the war on our freedom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then after that, it was again the war using media to to fearmonger people and scare people and things of this nature.
Yep,
So
fear mongering.
we're definitely in a war.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We're definitely in a war,
No, I
but
don't. I
I
don't
mean,
even. The thing about these like psychic abilities too is like they're not physical, right?
Yeah.
They're not really
yeah,
physical. So like, is this gonna be a war of conscious? Will this
yeah,
civil
for
war?
sure.
Will this civil war be a spiritual / mental war? That's kind of crazy to think about.
I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
Jeez.
I think like everything you can't have like a if you're gonna have a war, you can't have a physical or mental warfare, whatever, conscious warfare without physical. I don't think like I think
True.
because everything is physical, mental, spiritual. They're all kind of
They're connected.
intertwined. They're all mixed
Exactly.
in.
They're
They're all
connected.
in the same universe, just different kind of planes of
Yeah,
reality.
Facts.
And I also want to say like I think like thinking of it as like warfare. People say like spiritual warfare. But I don't think it's literally war. Like we're fighting with our
It's not.
like
That's
spiritually,
what
but
Von Sukkot was getting twisted. Like he was literally saying we're
yeah,
gonna fight reptilians and shit, and people
yeah,
actually
yeah,
believed it. People fucking
yeah.
believed it.
Oh, but
Like
I think
Jesus.
like think of it as like war. Civil war is a 3D thing. I don't
Yeah,
yeah,
think.
true. It's
Yeah,
not gonna be a normal 3D war. You got that right,
yeah.
brother. You
Everything
got
will
that right.
yeah.
completely change.
Oh, Piccolo dipped. I think he
Oh,
lost connection or something. Blue
yeah.
oyster
Yeah,
His
cult.
power went up.
maybe
It wasn't his like that
the
anyway.
21st is about using these powers to fight the war.
Yeah,
Exactly.
After so many years of people taking advantage of these psychic abilities on this plane already,
True.
now the power is coming back to the people.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a good point too. Is like these psychic abilities have existed, but in like a marketing way, or in like in war
yeah,
too. Like people have used them for specializing in war, which is why the powers that be literally spent millions on millions to experiment and invest into this kind of stuff. You should also check I forgot what it was. I have it in my first Von Cut video. If anybody can remember it, it was a document on the holographic reality, and yeah, it speaks about like
oh,
how the powers that be
yeah,
were literally scared. They were scared of
yeah,
people who've
yeah,
mastered
yeah.
their mind, scared of people who've
Yeah,
mastered the art of meditation.
I know.
it's gone
I think
back.
yeah,
That goes back to even World War II. They said that people were doing remote viewing.
Yeah, man. Jeez, you might want to
well,
explain to what remote viewing is.
Well, I remote view. I,
Yeah, I've heard this.
it's so dope. It's so dope. But I mean, let me just
I'll
keep
say this too. George
George Soros.
George
The
Soros.
remote view.
he's admitted to remote viewing, and he's pretty much the he's the head, one of the heads of the pandemic. He's the head of things like the race war that's probably still going
Yeah,
on to this day. I don't even know. I don't tune into that shit. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, and this is a guy who is dumbing down the masses while he's literally psychically enabled.
yeah, exactly. So this is what they do. So they'll tell you that remote viewing is pseudoscience, and then this is the finesse. They'll tell you it's pseudoscience. People
Yeah.
disregard it and not know it's their actual birthright,
Uh-huh.
and then they will use it on you. You know.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's terrible, man. That's terrible.
yeah.
actually, I
So,
read for anybody who still like doubts. I don't know if there's anyone on the stream that doubts law of attraction or whatever, but um, I've read somewhere that like like the FBI and things they have research like into vibration and frequency, and
Oh,
they
of
that's
course
why
they
like
do. Of course they do.
440 hertz, and they do want to lower like they're dumbing down the masses. It's the whole like, and it's like complete like science. Like
It's
they've
been happening for hundreds of years, brother.
yeah, it's almost like
yeah.
scary. They can know like so much, but I'm not so worried anymore. But You know.
Yeah, see, that's why they do know so much, and that's
Yeah.
how they are, first of all, the powers that be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but understand that we are the power also.
True, we are the change, we are the power. We're the
We are,
99%. We're
Yeah.
the 99%.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But we have 1% knowledge. We have the
Yeah.
knowledge of the 1%.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The ones that are waking up, the
That
ones that
sucks.
are
Oh,
conscious,
that's bad.
they have the information of the 1%.
Well, my phone died. Camera's out.
Ah.
I predicted that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm charging it right now. We'll see if we can get it back. Anyway, you can see.
All right.
You can still see Cam. My stream's still going. Don't worry. It's just they can't see me.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we all have the ability to be an elite, but we're just like, I would consider.
Exactly. We're not keeping the occult knowledge to ourselves. Yep. Facts. Exactly. Yeah, and that's why it's so powerful. And that's like, I'll be honest with you guys. This is why when I said you have to, it was the video, my very early video that was called "It's Time to Wake Up." I'll bring the thumbnail up. But this is when I kind of ranted a bit. Here, I'll show you guys the thumbnail. This is when I kind of ranted and said, like, I don't need to do this, guys. I'm doing this on my own will because I feel this is right. I feel this is the truth of what I'm doing. And I openly said, like, I have people yelling at my face for doing what I am doing because it's such powerful knowledge. This can be used in bad and good ways. It can fuck up people's reality. I'm being honest with you guys. Like, if misunderstood and stuff like that, it can be harmful. If used the wrong way, it can be harmful. I mean, yeah. For sure. Yeah. True. Yo.
Stop what they're doing or anything. We're just, for me, it's just about being who I want to be and kind of creating this life I want to live and being free and these things. But obviously, whatever you want to call it, the inorganic ones are kind of standing in my way. But I don't know. It's like
I think I fucked it again, guys.
Yo, can you hear me?
You should be good.
I can.
You can. Let me just see in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my buddy Spencer in here. I think you should be good.
Guys in the chat, can you hear me?
Can you hear him now? They might not be able to hear you, dude. That's kind of bad.
I get my friends on here.
Yeah, I just turned my volume up on my mic. What's that?
Why is this happening? It might have been like Okay, they're saying you
Okay.
can hear it.
Okay, cool.
Keep going.
So
Alrighty.
I was speaking about, just your psychic abilities and not being too caught up in the ego, because you will naturally have an attachment to your ego with the psychic abilities. Of course you will. Of course you will. I mean, it's a phenomenon which is something which is like supernatural. You're gonna feel like, oh, you know, I'm better than people that are still stuck in 3D reality.
Exactly.
So
Without the abilities and shit.
I know, no matter how we put this across, our ego is very powerful, you know. So we just have to remember, yes, it's our birthright, yes, it's our God-given right, but we must also remember the whole game of life is to get back to where you came from.
People are saying audio again. I don't get it, man. It's tripping me out. Can you guys hear him or not? We can't hear him. Fuck. I don't get this.
What's that?
I don't think it's you, dude. Like, I think it might
Because
have been my...
I can hear you, you can hear me.
I know. Okay, now people are saying they can hear you. It's confusing. Some people can't, some people can. Okay, keep going, dude. People, they can hear you. What the hell? It's weird.
Cool.
Stripping me out, bro.
I love my thought there. So I was just saying, not being too attached to the ego, really, when it comes to gaining psychic and supernatural abilities.
That's not even just for the psychic abilities. Like, that's when you wake up to or become aware. Same thing. To what's really going on. Okay, Cam, you gotta fix your mic. You fucked it. You fucked it with the echo. But
No,
yeah, you really can't. You really can't attach the ego. No, you're echoing, Cam. You made it echo again. You really can't attach the ego and see yourself as above the people who are lacking awareness, right? Cam, it's bad. It's bad.
I don't know. Maybe like
there's no echo on my thing. I've turned it down. Maybe it's the internet.
Live with a red dot next to live. What are people
you're
saying,
not
dude?
now.
I'm confused. You're good, dude. You fixed it. But yeah, anyway, I was saying, like, when you wake up, attaching the ego is a very harmful thing. It's like thinking you're above other people, and that's the powers that be. That's what they've abused. It's like they haven't just thought it; they've made it into reality. But yeah, that's gonna halt your progress. That's gonna halt your development for yourself. You really want
That's
to.
what like kind of waking up is like. You're not just gaining these superpowers because those are in 3D. I think, like you guys said, it's like it's really hard to explain in like words of like. It's kind of just like a feeling. I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but yeah, it's like that's part of what waking up is. It's not kind of attaching ego. I don't know.
This is kind of going poorly now. Apparently the lizards are not messing me, dude. My camera just died. My camera just died and it fucked up a lot of stuff.
Oh, dude.
No, there's no lizards messing with us. Don't worry about it. We've only been going for an hour and a half, so I said we gotta keep it rolling.
Yeah. So.
Do you want to talk about more astrology stuff relating? Yeah, we haven't got deep into that.
Yeah. So obviously 21st now. The moon is in Pisces,
That's fucking huge.
and in astrology, we start and end on Pisces, right? So it's the full
Oh,
it's the full cycle.
now, Piccolo mentioned this, and I should have thought of this. But when we're talking
Yeah,
about waking up and how I said it's gonna halt your progress, yes, because you've been woken up for a reason, right? You are meant to progress in this life. And what Piccolo just said in the chat, you must become selfless. This is the goal here. You want to become selfless. You want to become essentially one with everybody else. You want to help everyone else. You want to be interested in everybody's other interests, right? You want to become
yeah,
selfless.
Real, man.
And selfless is the complete opposite of the ego. That's the thing about this generation and the state the modern world is in is they are more selfish than ever before. There's been
Yeah.
studies on like phone calls and stuff like that I was just reading in a book, and like the most common thing said is I. This is all about me. When even
Yeah.
in the shift of consciousness in that video I posted, when I reposted that short video, there's even a part where there's people like taking social media pictures and their fingers, their own hands and fingers are pointed at themselves. That's symbolizing the me culture right now.
yeah,
That's what social media and stuff like that has done.
yeah.
It's essentially
That was the
poison.
plan altogether. That was the
Exactly.
plan from the
Everything
start.
there's no coincidences like that. It's a big thing a lot of people in here have to realize. These were agendas, right? These were not things that were just coincidences that just happened. No, they were planned. They were planned things to further stuff like control over the people who are dumbed down.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And that's what crisis is too. But we're going
Sorry.
through a big crisis right now. But crises like
Yeah,
wars and times like this is what allows the most money, right? Money is huge in this time. There was in months
Oh,
there
yeah.
were the powers that be. Within months they became billions richer, hundreds of billions. Now it's obviously in the trillions. But the main thing of these crises is since everybody's in such a state of fear, right? They're in their survival, the root chakra. They don't care. They're not aware of what's going on. And if they even are aware, they think it's for their own good. So the agendas that are being pushed right now are, again, furthering the control over the masses. I think we can all see that
Yeah.
with our own eyes. But the main point here is like these type of crises just allow for that. They allow for these agendas. That's why Cam said this is a
yeah,
pandemic, because it's planned for a reason. It allows for trillions of dollars. It allows for them to further dumb down the masses, and it allows for them to further have control over the masses. They're
Yeah,
hitting
it's all
two
about
birds with
control,
one
man.
stone.
which is true, which is very true. But this year, a lot of people have woken up too.
Of course, because of such the strict conditions, the harsh conditions that have been,
Yeah,
especially to lockdown. Lockdowns have allowed people to really analyze themselves and the reality
yeah.
that's going on right now.
So it's about doing the work. What was you doing this year to rise your vibrations?
Exactly.
You know. So my vibrations was rising all year because I had time to think, time to be mindful, time to actually connect the dots, time to connect with people who are on the same frequency. So for me, I love this year. This year was my best year, you know, and I'm sure it's probably most people here in this chat as well, because you've
Same.
seen the light. You've seen the
Exactly.
light, you know.
I can't even
So
express how like crazy this year has been for me. I've completely shifted my life tenfold. Like if you guys saw me before, your mind would be blown. Like eating fast food every day, addicted to
yeah,
gaming and weed, all this kind of stuff. Stuck with like arguing people all day, stuck in pointless shit, stuck in lust, and most importantly, jacking off,
yeah.
all this kind of stuff. But
So
within a matter of a year, it all shifted.
yeah. So to interject there, I would say that I'm grateful that the powers that be show their true colors,
True.
because then nothing was misconstrued. Before, you could think, are they doing this to do this? Are they doing this to say that? Are they doing this? Is this an agenda? It was a bit ambiguous before. But this year, I was like, oh, wow, they're showing their real cards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm glad they did. Because
True,
now,
man. True.
if you believe that this wasn't planned, then I'm sorry to say, you're not going to be ascending with.
You're not gonna be getting anything.
You're not
You're
going to
not
be
gonna be
ascending in
getting
vibration.
anything.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're debating on getting the needle, you're not getting
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
It's all about the state
You
of
know?
mind. Anyway, I just got my camera back, so it's pretty nice.
Sorry, John said something. Sorry, I don't live in the UK. I live in Thailand, actually.
Oh,
I left I left UK about 4 years ago,
Hello.
but I will try to come next year if they allow people to come in and out the country without any jabs.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I was watching myself on the stream. It's funny. Yeah, okay, I got my camera back, so we're chilling now. We can keep it going.
Yeah.
Mind you, yes, a lot of dark people left my life. Mind you, they took my dog. But I keep
Jeez.
being told from the universe, sacrifice. Big one for me. Yeah, man. That's some tough shit, Wesley. I ain't gonna forget about that, man. But as you said, sacrifice. It may have been necessary. Sadly, it may have been part of the plan, the divine plan. Do you guys think it's a possibility that everyone with a soul can make it to 5D? No, definitely not. John, that is not true. I'll tell you that. That's like 99% not true. But do you think it's possible that everyone with a soul can make it to 5D? Man, as we've been speaking on in my videos in this whole stream, it's really for the people who are like actually aware, right, of their own individuality, of their own energies, of the energies all around, and who are balanced. As I said, this ain't a joke. The ones who are truly connected to nature's vibration and just the way of living that is nature or naturality,
Yeah.
those are the ones who will be receiving some sort of gift, reward, whatever you want to call it, ability from December 21st. This may be
Yeah.
an ability, it may be knowledge, it may be understanding. I'll tell you guys, I've already experienced my type of thing that I believe I might not even receive anything from 21st. It could just be more understanding. That's it,
Yeah.
White. That's it. Okay, Cam, where are you bringing this?
Yeah, it's just to let go, because there's so much anticipation now on 21st.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's made it so superficial,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know?
it's not.
So it's just
being
to
made out as
let
fantasy.
go of what you think it will be,
And just be.
and just allow whatever to come into your reality.
Exactly. Let go of what you think it'll be and just be. It's
Because
gonna,
whatever you think it will be probably won't be it.
exactly, man. We're telling you now, it's gonna be a normal day.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be a normal day.
It's gonna. Do you know what I'm gonna say? It's best to say it's gonna be a normal day, and whatever happens is a bonus.
Exactly. It's a bonus.
Yeah.
There's a solar flare or some shit like that. It's a bonus. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great point. How
Yeah.
you truly have to let go. If you are gonna receive anything from this type of event, this energy event, you will have to be in a deep state of letting go and just flow.
Yeah.
You're just being, you're just vibing
I
with
would
the present
say,
moment.
yeah, don't overthink it, don't anticipate it. It's like, do what you want to do. You want to be manifesting or creating whatever. You want to be living your life, doing That's what I'm doing right now, at least.
People are
Um,
saying they can't hear you again, Cam.
This is crazy.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Jeez, dude.
Um,
I think this is where parallel realities come into play, my guys.
let me just.
Yeah, you're right. It'll affect everybody in a different way. It's gonna affect the collective consciousness in a way and individual. Okay, now you're back, Cam. You're back.
Okay. Do you think it's
What
a
the-
connective? Do you think
I
it's
literally
a?
have no clue.
Yeah.
That's Cap. We can hear him. Yeah, he's capping, dude. He's capping. I don't know.
Okay.
I can always hear you, so you're chilling.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. I think my brother peeped in the stream for a second. I hear him screaming right now.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So as we were saying before, I think grounding is the best thing you can do on the 21st.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Grounding. It's literally set in stone. It is a Pisces moon, which means grounding is the best possible thing you can do, and the pineal gland, so meditation.
Yeah.
Both these things
If
will
if possible, go on a little fast as well.
Yeah, that's what I was
Because
thinking too.
when you fast, your
might
body
just-
doesn't have to do so much processing in the
Facts.
digestive system. So you become more lighter in your being and less dense. So you're able to receive the downloads much more faster.
We just got a good question right now. You can finish off. We got a good
Yeah.
question. Guys, bring it up. He asked, "Will the energy of the shift stay after the 21st?" No, I'll shed my perspective on that. I'd say I don't know if it's going to be permanent, but yes, it will for days after at least. I'd say the minimum. It's something you will feel and be in tune with for a while. I do think
New
though.
world, man.
Yeah, I do think though it will start to fade away kind of, but obviously the experiences you had, the effect it had on you as an individual will not disappear unless you forget them.
Yeah.
So, that's a good question though. That's a good question. Cam, do you have anything to say on that?
Sorry.
It sounds like you're underwater, dude.
Yeah, what is that?
you're fucking with your mic.
Nah, I think I'm gonna have to get a new mic. I'm not liking the reviews I'm getting.
It doesn't sound too bad, dude. It's just like you've been fucking with it a lot, messing with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. I'm just trying to see if I can do something about it. But
Well, it's people are saying they can't hear you, but that's not. I think that was just on my side, dude, because I could hear you the whole time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
my bad. Yeah,
Cool.
boys.
So you were saying I'm seeing people talking about Macabre, your magnetic field and energy.
I think when Trump said he was making ventilators, he was really making 432 frequency coils to put in the. What the hell? Susie, I'm gonna just say this, okay? There's a lot of talk about Trump. All the QAnon people have been proved to be pretty much delusional at this point. I'm not going at any of them, but like they've got hit with reality. But I'm gonna say this, okay? Jesuits. If you know what the Jesuits are, they're a secret society and they have private schools to pretty much raise Jesuits. Joe
Jesus.
Biden and Trump went to the same Jesuit school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
that needs to be
crazy.
said. They have the
Yeah.
same agenda. They're both pushing the needle. They both want the same shit done. Yeah,
Mm.
Biden's a Democrat, so he plays the perfect president, right? And he's also can
Yeah.
barely speak English. Trump is more real and speaks his more of his truth. They're
Yeah.
presidents. That's all you need to know is they're presidents, and they literally went to the same Jesuit school. Okay?
Yeah.
They're all puppets. Enough is said. Exactly.
Yeah.
So nothing against you if you're into that kind of stuff, or if you have believed in it. I've believed in QAnon myself for like only a week, but it's all to distract you. That kind of stuff is meant to cause a reaction, and if they cause that reaction, that's exactly what they want because they want to essentially energy farm.
Yeah.
Trump
It's politics is just a major distraction.
Exactly. It's a reality show, literally.
Yeah. And I think this was the biggest joke
Of,
of it all, you know,
the election
of
was
all the
pathetic,
elections that we had. There's people talking about
for real.
election fraud,
I
all
know,
these
right?
kind of things.
More divided than ever.
And actually, what people don't realize is there's always been election fraud.
Yeah.
It's just that 2020 is unveiling the mask, revealing the secrets, is being told to you in 2020 that, look, everything is all a game.
Exactly.
So that's the only thing I take from politics is that, it's showing its true colors, that it's just all a game.
I need to speak
You know?
on that too, where like again I said like all of this is designed and planned to get a reaction, right? To get a
Yeah.
reaction. So this is where I'll bring it back to where he said voter fraud. This is like proven, right? This is out there that literally people from China and dead people have voted. Dead people have voted. But this is where it comes as this was planned to get a reaction. This was no coincidence. They did this and it got out there because this caused controversy. This caused even more people to become divided and for people to argue and for people to fall into the low vibrations of the fucking game.
Yeah. It's all a game.
Exactly. They're all
It's all a game.
It's tricking your mind. It's playing your mind. They got little
Yeah.
strings, a puppet show, and people think it's real.
It's just about disconnecting from it all, you know.
Exactly.
I'll never forget in the UK, right? My dad, I guess I was around 18 and I was eligible to vote. And my dad was like, go vote. It's your right to go do it. Some people couldn't do this, blah, 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 blah. I voted for the Lib Dems, and obviously when they say Lib Dems, they're a liberal party. And what they said was that people going to university will be for free. So I said, all right, cool, I want to go uni. Let me choose them. Imagine they came into power and they raised the prices. They raised the prices of university fees.
Uh-huh.
And so basically from early in my adolescence, I said, wow, I'm never voting ever again. And I just saw that they tell lies.
Yeah.
They will do anything to get the vote. Once they get in power, they do what they want.
Yeah,
so people don't understand that Biden, he's gonna implement those jabs.
Yeah. It's all just a game, man. It's a distraction. Oh,
exactly. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I've recently this year I've detached from literally every sort of media, like news, Instagram, Snapchat, all this stuff. Like when people tell stuff to me, I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? When it's like stuff that's being like high up on the news, I'm not tuned into any of that, and I have been happier than I've ever been in my whole life, literally.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, and I'm pretty sure other people have felt this too. Yesterday was like the most like loving and grateful day I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, that's sick.
Like literally, like it was crazy what I was feeling. It almost like literally brought me to tears. It felt like 5D.
Yeah.
So that's the energies are coming out.
It's just about really disconnecting from media, because if you think the media don't hire psychics, remote viewers, they don't, and people like this who study psychology, human psychology, I mean, you need to realize that it's been weaponized. Something which is your birthright has been weaponized on you now.
If you guys have seen the documentary, The Social Dilemma, right? That has literally openly said, and I want to add to this with Cam, what he said.
Yeah.
There's literally millions of dollars put into scientists to literally, essentially hack your subconscious brain, right?
Yeah.
To get you addicted, to get you to fall in the trap of media. But as Cam just said, they use psychics, and I haven't even thought about that before. They definitely do
Yeah.
use stuff like that to further this, and that would be
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
make it even more powerful. But yeah, this
Yeah.
stuff is like it's crazy how they've evolved this, and again, how the power at B run is simply attention. If they have focus, right? Remember, where attention goes, energy flows. If they have
Yeah.
attention, they are getting energy, right? That's why
Yeah.
they're energy farming, right?
Yeah,
This is
it's any energy harnessing.
yeah.
They're
This is why it's
always
essentially like
harnessing your energy.
this system. Like we don't exactly live in a matrix, but like the symbolism that the Matrix, the movie, has put out is literally identical. And that's what I've realized that today. It is quite literally identical to what is happening.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy to think about once you realize it. It's crazy. It's mind blowing. But
I
then,
know. Yeah, it is.
and then,
For
but
sure.
it's great learning that because then you can finally detach from it, and that's when you start to activate. That's when you start to know thyself, start to live your truths, to find your passion, to want to get out of the mental slavery and start living your own life.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Greatly said, you know. And yeah, I think personally now, I used to be all into, you know, the conspiracies and the psyops and all of
We
this
gotta
kind of
talk about
stuff.
that.
Now I don't even care. I don't even care
Exactly.
because all I care about is being the best version I can be, knowing that I have the same power, you know?
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. That's crazy. It's
So
crazy thinking about it.
before when I used to see these psyops happen, yeah, I used to see so many people talking about it, the hashtags, and I used to be telling you, can't you see what's happening here? Now I just let everyone just talk because
Facts.
I'm just like, oh, and you know they've done so many psyops this year. It's like it's actually draining to keep up with what's happening.
Yeah, I wanted to state here too. Cam was talking about conspiracies. First, I wanted to state everything we talk about, the powers that be, is stuff that is 100% truth. You can call it a conspiracy, but even conspiracy itself does not mean false. It literally pretty much
Yeah.
just
No,
means like it's not proven.
no.
But like if
That's
you
why I say conspiracy, not conspiracy theory.
exactly. This stuff,
Yeah.
at least to us, like when you become aware of all this stuff, it's literally impossible for it to not be true. But
Yeah.
I want to talk about that is like conspiracy theories are dangerous, okay? They're essentially the same as news and media. They're there to energy farm you, right?
Yeah.
Things like 5G and even coronavirus, right? There's I think I've spoken of this too. There was a couple like for almost like a week that I spent, and this is from Von Tucut too. He literally told us to research this. He told us to connect 5G and coronavirus. I went really deep into that rabbit hole, and I
Yeah.
found what I thought was truth, and I did find a lot of truth in there, like poisoning
Yeah.
chemtrails and shit like that. But anyway, not to get on that topic. These conspiracies literally drain your energy. They drain your
Yeah.
focus. I literally was spending days on end sitting on my ass. Well, 5G connecting to coronavirus? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like
I know.
it's bad for your brain.
Yeah, because you're playing into the matrix hands
Exactly.
of dividing you between. Don't get me wrong. There's half truths in actually that connection, but
Yes, there is.
ultimately, what is that going to do on your life? What is that going to do on your spiritual purpose?
And that's
just distracting you.
It's distractions. That's what I was getting at by saying this stuff is essentially identical to media because it's the same thing, right? They make a cause and then there's effect. They make this into reality, this situation, right? And they try to get a reaction. That's how they run.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
whether that's from people believing it or not believing it, if it's distracting them, they don't give a fuck. They're getting their job done.
Yeah.
If they're distracted, they're distracted.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but you know, it's just we speak about balance, you know, and that's one of the topics today. And it's to yes, do your research.
Yeah,
Yes, connect the dots,
but don't fall
but
into the
then let
traps.
go of it,
Exactly.
and then get back on your purpose, your spiritual purpose.
Yep.
You
Take
know.
what you can and leave.
So
I've said that in so many of my videos too. Research,
yeah,
do whatever, do what it takes to understand, then go on your way. Leave it behind.
yeah.
For
You
sure.
don't need to
So
focus on it.
you saw yesterday, right, on my Instagram when I was talking about the jabs. Yeah, I
Yeah.
told them that there's 2 companies you should invest into, so
Oh,
you
shit.
can be an elite as well and make money.
Well, I
So
didn't hear
when
that.
I speak about the things that they do, I say, well, capitalize the same way and make some money out of this. Invest in these companies,
True.
because
Pfizer,
if
man.
if 90% of the population believe this thing to be true, this pandemic to be true,
Yeah.
and you know it's not true, what would an elite do? What would the powers that be do? They will invest into these companies. Do the
Exactly.
same thing.
That's true. I said that in my video when I
Yeah,
went deep into how this world's being controlled. You should definitely look into that video if you haven't.
yeah, I will do.
Yeah, I was speaking on that, man. Wait,
Yeah,
you have to remind
but
me. I was just
and at the same time, sorry, when I give this
What's it,
knowledge,
what's it?
I share it. I share it to the masses. I
Yeah.
say,
Oh yeah, I remember now.
invest into these businesses.
Anyway,
You
yeah,
know?
exactly. That's what I was saying. Back to the crises too. When they make these crises, right? It's even more like they make money themselves. For example, closing down all the small businesses, funneling it all into the elite corporations. That's just one
Yeah,
of them. But there's even ways like it's a plan. They know what's happening. So they invest into what they know is going to skyrocket. And they literally control the economy. They own the Federal Reserve.
yeah.
Like,
I think someone said to talk about Scientology.
I don't even know what that is, but hey, go for it.
Scientology.
1 second, I can share my screen, right?
Go for it, dude. Actually,
Yeah.
before you get into this, I need to take a piss, dude. Like, really bad.
Okay.
I'll leave you guys
Hey.
be for a bit.
Okay.
So,
Okay, I'll be back.
Scientology. Let's just talk about science quickly. So science is basically affirming your logical mind, right? Because science will tell you they've done X, Y, Z, and this is the result. So this affirms to be true. Now, as much as we like science, I like science. My logical mind likes science. Remember, science is not the be all to knowledge. Why?
Yeah.
Because nothing new is underneath. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything goes back to the Vedic times of the Indians. So when we talk about chakras, when we talk about nadis, when we're talking about siddhis, this all goes back. And there's some things that science cannot tell you to be true to this day, but it's true. Science doesn't have an explanation for everything that happens on this plane, you know?
Yeah, sure.
And I mean, if you think about the Newtonian atom, right? The Newtonian atom was considered to be true years ago. When I was in school, which was only like 7, 8 years ago, they were showing me the Newtonian atom. Now, in 2020, they disregarded the Newtonian atom and they call it the quantum atom.
Yeah.
So that tells you that science can be disbanded at any time.
Yeah, for sure. I know. I was actually
What's
just
going
talking
on?
about that with my brother, my brother-in-law. And like there's lots of like, you know, like proof, like ways to prove like that these things are real or like
My mom's calling me. I have to go
back, just not like in the way that science normally shows them, you know, like the way that they it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I get you. So science, like Piccolo said, science is very important. I love science, but at the same time,
everything is science.
Yeah,
way.
I love science, but don't get caught up in science because they are trying to make that a religion. So let me show you
Yeah, I
this.
know. Yeah.
Let me show you this. Can I share my screen?
Sure.
Yeah. Uh,
Should
yeah. Let me see if it works. Can you see my screen?
Okay, my fam wants to eat dinner at like 3:30.
all right.
So that's in
That's
25
early, man.
minutes. I'm sorry, not dinner. They want to go to a happy hour.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I can just not go. But if we want to end the
Up to you,
stream, that
man.
works too. But hey, man, I'm
Yeah.
enjoying this. I'm sure everybody else is too.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to keep it going.
Can you
But,
see my screen?
I can here. I'll pop it up. There you go. We're good. Yeah.
Okay. So
These all have truth in them. All of these have truth in them.
So as you can see,
Yeah.
at the top, you look from the top down, right? So it has wisdom, religion, science,
Yeah.
philosophy. This all originated from India.
Okay.
Okay. And you have the left-hand path, you have the right-hand path. The information then trickled down to Egypt, where USA worships ancient Kemet. It's just a fact from the buildings that are there, from the Grammys, whatever you want to speak about. The information then trickled down to it being Kabbalah, where you talk about the tree of life.
Yeah.
Once you get to the tree of life,
Oh, I see.
once you get to the tree of life, which is a good functional framework to everything. Even when you code, when you're doing coding, when you're a programmer, is based upon the tree of life, because you need to have a root, you need to have a stem, and it goes on from there. Okay, and then we move to the left side where it says modern Freemasonry, science and religion. Okay.
Okay.
So this is look how far we have gone down from India to science.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a trickle down effect. So you're not getting. So for me personally, I rather go to the source. I rather go to the actual divine connection, which is
my boy in here.
Vedic knowledge. So science is not the be all to reality.
Actually, I want to stay here on my I know the people in here will want to hear this. If you guys already don't know, the powers that be, I said I wasn't gonna name them in my secret society video, but these secret societies, cults, whatever you want to call them, Skull and Bones, Jesuits, Freemasonry, the Catholic Church, these are the powers that be. The Pope, these are the powers that be. These are the ones that are controlling the crises, making the plans, these kind of people. These are the people with the 1% knowledge. When Cam said we're the 90%, but we have the 1% knowledge, these are the 1% with the 99% knowledge. So yeah, I just wanted to give those names out for people who haven't heard of them before. Hopefully don't get taken down. I think we're good.
Oh, now all these guys know, man.
And now they know.
Got it out there.
Yeah. So what the brother John said, there's an aspect of Scientology called Dianetics, which is beneficial for helping people release traumas by restructuring the brain's chemistry. Yeah. So basically, that your brain can release, as we know, it releases hormones, right? And we have trauma that is deep in our subconscious mind. So ways of doing that is just shadow work. It's shadow work. It's shadow
Y'all,
work.
oh, we should talk more about that too. Go more in depth into that. But yeah, right about now, shadow work is very important, you know. Like especially if
Yeah,
it's already happening naturally, which is why I said before people are in such low vibrations and shit like that. But yes, shadow work. If you don't think you're ready for whatever is to come, you need shadow work and you need it now.
yeah.
You have to,
So
Sure.
yeah, go on.
yeah, so I've never heard of Dianetics. I just Googled it, and I'll probably do some research into it. But just remember that we shouldn't get attached to any words. If it works, if Dianetics works, then definitely use it. But shadow work, Dianetics, however you want to call it, it's all about working with your subconscious mind.
Yep. Susie said
Yeah,
trauma is that ruins us. Exactly, man.
We're
Literally,
back.
yeah,
I gotta use the washroom.
if you guys know
Sorry.
what MK Ultra is, that is literally induced by trauma. It is
yeah,
they create a second personality. They brainwash you through trauma.
yeah,
And that's what shadow work is. Shadow work is bringing that trauma, that your inner demons, the part that you don't like of yourself, right? It's
yeah,
bringing that in front of your awareness and facing it head on, and then just accepting it, accepting the reality for what it is. And that is when you will begin to let go. I also want to
yeah,
bring back, like, I'm a Pisces sun, Pisces moon, Scorpio ascendant. I used to be one of the most insecure guys there was. And like, I'm over that shit because I did all this stuff. I've experienced it. I went through this all. And this is in a matter of a
yeah,
year, man. A matter of a year under that.
yeah. It's just about confronting your demons.
Yeah, get to
And
know them.
what I can say personally is when I've confronted my demons, I was like, wow, all I had to do was just stand up to my shadow self, and it literally just evaporates. You know,
Literally.
this it's an illusion. It's actually an
Literally.
illusion. It's like imagine
See, that's
imagine
can I bring it out here? Okay. So where you said it evaporates when you realize that it's an illusion, and that's because
yeah,
you're viewing it as a separate like identity. When in
yeah,
reality, it is you. You are the whole. You're the body, the mind, the spirit, the ego. You're it all. When you embody it all and realize yin yang, right? Dark and light. If if one of the, say, the white's missing from the yin yang, it pretty
yeah,
much
bro.
it's imbalanced and it
You
can't
just
exist.
You just hit the nail on the head. I just literally was reading Power of Now,
Damn.
and Eckhart, he says something. He calls it. What does he call it? Sorry, one second.
Dude, I literally had like IRL friends join when we were talking about like deep psychic abilities. That's funny, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. He calls it the pain body.
Oh yeah,
He calls it the pain body. You know. So it's all the same thing. It's all shadow work. And
exactly.
when you confront your demons, you're just gonna know shit. I was being a coward, you know.
Yeah. How?
You
Okay.
know,
Yeah. See, this is what I wanted to answer before, but we got distracted. Sarah Line asked, "How do we properly do shadow work?" And he feels he's been doing it wrong. Right.
um,
So I'm just gonna say it, and I've been saying this for a while. My best form of shadow work that really got me through it all was just simple journaling, dude. Literally just writing
yeah,
it down, just writing it
Yeah,
down into reality, letting it
I think
all out.
I saw you posted like a picture of your first journal.
Yeah, man. It was
Um,
yeah,
literally my. Actually,
I actually have
I can bring that up. I'll
yeah,
find that here.
I write pretty similar stuff, man. I've been
Fuck
doing this
yeah.
like journaling.
yeah,
I'm finding it for y'all. Here it is. My first journal page. People ask questions like, I don't know how to journal. Like, I can't do this shit, man. Look at this. Can you not do this?
Just start writing.
Literally right. Here. This was connecting angel numbers, and I don't believe the angel numbers are more of synchronicities that you see and notice, but they're actually more things that like you just like you search them up, you get the meaning, and you just like your subconscious picks out what you need, so it just ends up helping you. But it's just this key thing right here. From this day on, I'm taking my life to the next level. How? By
Yeah.
clearly understanding the game and its levels. This was July 13th, guys. This is way before, not way before I made the YouTube. This was
Yeah.
the key to it all, pretty much, was shadow work.
That
Yeah.
was
Yeah, so
It's crazy.
that's good. I did the same thing, journaling.
Oops.
I did affirmations. I did creative visualization.
Yeah.
And I think the one that was really effective for me was the affirmations, because what I did,
Yeah.
obviously I got a music studio, so I just recorded my affirmations, like, I am this, I am that, I
Sure.
will be doing this, bloody blah, bloody blah.
I'll pull up a
And-
good affirmation video too.
And I put it underneath some binaural beats.
That's fucking
Oh,
sick,
yeah.
dude. That's sick.
So, and then I put it on my private YouTube page, and I
I
listen
should
to
do
it
that,
every
dude.
morning.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. That's genius. I'm doing that. I'm literally doing
Yeah.
that.
I
That's
was
so
listening
smart.
to Alpha Affirmation. It's called this morning. It's actually like
Yeah.
global like strength and confidence and
Here. I'm gonna bring
And
this
you
up
know
on my screen too.
You know what the powerful thing about it is when I listen to affirmations like on YouTube, it would do the job, like hearing it every morning. But when you hear your own voice
That's crazy.
Yeah.
saying affirmations,
That's crazy.
it has a different effect.
Yeah, dude, I've never thought about that. If anybody
Yeah.
has never tuned into affirmations before or wants to just listen to some, there's a good video on the screen here.
Yeah.
Check it.
So
Check
make your own personal one, because then
agree.
your demons just have to back down, because remember, your subconscious mind doesn't know what is real and what is fake.
yeah.
So
Exactly.
if you attack your subconscious mind with your own voice underneath some binaural beats, which is also
Crazy.
bringing in different frequencies on its own, combined with your voice, and you're listening to that every day, I swear to you, by day 21, I started manifesting.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
literally crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I've never even thought
Amazing.
about it like that, but like,
Yeah.
that's genius. I'm doing it.
Yeah, man. I swear to you, everyone who's listening, try it out.
Yeah,
Record your
You're
voice.
It's so simple too, like to record the voice and just like put it in a little editor and just add like binaural beats to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a simple thing.
I normally just write it in like a book and I write out like
Yeah,
pages
that's
and
what I've been
pages.
doing. I write it with my
That's-
goals.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it
Yeah.
depends what works for you, but that sounds
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, try it out, man.
For
I
sure.
swear to you, I think that was the most effective thing for me. Because I tell you this, the first day I did it, I didn't like my voice. I didn't like hearing my voice.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
I also didn't like the affirmations I said, because at the time I didn't believe it.
Mm.
So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's not true.
Fair
For
enough.
real, that's fake.
And then by day 21, day 22, I was like, damn, I am this. I actually am this. And my
That's crazy.
ego affirmed that to be true. Not only did my ego affirm that to be true, by day 30, by day 30, I stopped listening to it. I didn't need the affirmations anymore,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's almost
because
like
I believed it.
yeah.
Damn. Can you recommend? John's asking for the binaural beats. He actually, I think he has some on his channel. Cam,
Yeah.
you need to make some more, dude.
So one second, I'll put it in the. I bought like binaural beats for like $5.
Damn.
Just to support the company and that. But let me see if I got the.
Anyway, dude, I'm thinking like I know you make a lot of beats and stuff, but dude, like binaural beats, meditation frequency, stuff like that. Why not, dude? That's for your community better. That makes it so it's like less variety, and like also like that stuff is just trendy now. It's just a good idea.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've got like 30 productions for binaural beats.
Damn.
I'm trying to put it on my page like maybe every week. Or if not, I'm just going to what's it called? Make a separate meditation page.
Yeah,
So
sweet.
I use
Really?
this one.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What's
dude,
that?
even that you had that hour-long meditation frequency song, I use that for a long while, dude. I use that a
I'm
lot.
glad to hear that, man.
It was a
I'm
good
glad to
one.
hear that.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Let me just
More.
put. So I put this in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, John. The good thing is our stream's free. This is a true stream. Don't forget that. Everything we
Yeah.
speak on here is truth, at least in our perspective. But I'm telling you, this is some of the deepest truth you'll find on a stream.
Yo, my
Yeah.
internet is kind of. I'm just gonna reconnect, okay?
Sure. All right. So do we want to end it off or what? Geronimo, are you talking or what? You just wanted to join in? Feel free, man. Feel free.
Yeah, my bad. I'm just listening, to you guys.
Of course,
I'm
dude.
cleaning
Of
up around my
course.
room.
Nice. Being productive. I feel you, brother. So y'all thinking we should just wrap it up about now or what?
Sure. That was a good stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. 2 hours.
Yeah.
Sorry about the technical difficulties. It's my first time ever doing a stream.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's pretty nice.
So
But it was good, man. Connecting with everyone.
exactly. This is truly been great. And for next time, I already know like I want to talk more about the subconscious because that's such a
Yeah.
deep topic that like really needs to be understood. Subconscious and dopamine and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
we're gonna do this again. That's for sure. We are gonna do
Yeah.
this again. And yeah, next time we just like we didn't even have a shout out. This stream was like the first idea to make this stream was just like shout out people, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it doesn't bother me.
That's
But
sweet.
yeah,
Yeah. And I'll drop the binaural beats, the link
Sweet.
I use in the Discord group.
yeah.
I think it's better to do it that way.
Sorry too if we if there was questions that see John asked, will y'all be streaming on the 21st? Man, I would
I'm not
love
gonna.
to, but I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much impossible.
Yeah.
Unless y'all want to get me
I'm
to
not gonna
1,000
lie.
subscribers.
I think on the 21st, I want to be in nature.
That's what I've been thinking that too. I promised a 21st stream, but like I kind of just want to experience it myself, and I think y'all should too. You kind of like you don't need me, you don't need any of us, you just need yourself. So I feel like
Yeah.
streaming or just like watching a stream on that day kind of takes away from the point, right?
Yeah.
So like
We could do a post reaction to what 21st
Oh,
was.
true.
And we could speak
We'll
about
do
all
that.
our experience.
Do you want to stream? We'll do it right after. We'll stream.
Yeah, why not?
That'd be dope.
We can
That's a good idea.
talk about what it felt like on the 21st.
All our
Yeah.
perspectives for real, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be real. I'll even unlock the channel. Anybody can join.
Yeah, and I think it'll be good if we don't know everybody's reaction until the 22nd, so we can see 21st. Sorry, so we can see. Oh, did you get that feeling? Or did you get that feeling? Oh shit, I got the same feeling.
That's smart, dude.
You can see everybody who didn't feel anything.
Yeah. So we
it's
can
gotta
know
be
if it's real or not.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, that's a plan right there. The 22nd.
Sweet. Good.
What
Yeah.
time do y'all think? 22nd? Yeah. I'd say around this time is pretty good. We'll try to plan it around 1 p.m. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think that's in 4 days. We'll figure it out. But that's definitely a good stream idea. Everybody in here.
Yeah.
Everybody in here, right? First, everybody should promote the stream, okay? To keep the move on the channel. To keep the move channel. Oh.
Man,
There are
sure.
people who will want to sabotage. Just a heads up, Sparta. I thought of that, TJ. But just the community that I have isn't really like that. And like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be that guy. Obviously, there is some people that would want to do that, but like I feel like I got a special kind of community, if you know what I mean. But yeah, the 22nd, guys.
Yeah.
everybody should hop in here, share their perspective. Everybody should promote this stream on
Yeah.
that day, because that'd be crazy. That'd be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good,
that's a
man.
great idea. And
Yeah.
that'd just be funny if we all came on here and like, dude, nothing fucking happened.
Whatever. Just
Nah,
like you know, you
well,
don't over.
stuff's gonna
right?
happen. That'd just be hilarious, though. I thought about it. I think everybody has that. Like, it just completely falls flat. Jack shit happens. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely seeing the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction, which is like once every 800 years. So like even that is like dope itself. But oh, I also wanted to speak up before we wrap this up. Do a live show. Yeah, that's the plan. Just a heads up. Thank you, TJ. I need to bring this up quickly before you guys exit out of here. I wanted to talk about the planet energies and how they literally like affect the tilt on our planet, which makes the astrology signs, right? I posted here on my most recent video. Okay, this stuff is crazy. Here as the farthest we've had in recorded history. Cam, you're echoing again. The farthest we've gone with recorded history is Taurus. Like, we've literally recorded 3 out of the 12 signs. We have no clue what's coming. And I
Really?
was saying the horizontal tilt on the axis, if you all want to look at this right now, the part that goes like
Yeah.
this on the Earth, right? This is After School has a video speaking on this. The one that goes like this, that tilt takes a long time. And this is this right here, right? This is what affects the or I guess you say eras, kind of eras of astrology.
Yeah.
And that's just crazy, man. This itself just pretty much proves that like shit's going down on the 21st. Like
Yeah,
there's gonna be,
it's not-
whether you feel it or not, there's gonna be a change.
Yeah.
And that's all
Earth
in
is
the
definitely
stars.
tilting because in my room, right where I sleep, I put my bed heading north and my feet staying south. So my head's north and my feet are south. The sun rises from the east and then it sets from the west, right?
Yeah.
But what I've noticed for the last month, the sun's been coming in from a weird angle.
True. Now, I also he's I don't know why Cam sleeps north. It's special for him, something like that. I don't recommend it because I've heard it's actually very dangerous. So
Well, yeah, because I live on the equator, right? I live in
Yeah.
Thailand, so my Merkaba is on 0 degrees. So I can sleep north, and then I
Yeah,
can
man.
put my feet
That's
south.
dope.
So
Yeah.
this is just spiritual science.
True. Yeah, see, that's why
Yeah.
I
I don't know anything about that, man. You're supposed to sleep in certain.
The north is your it's like it's connected to the poles and all that stuff. It's magnetic. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what it does, it attracts the iron to your head, which can cause like I think like
Whoa.
seizures and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I've heard at least. Like I
Yeah.
really researched
You
it.
need to get a compass out and also look at where you are on Earth
On your phone,
on the.
Compass.
So they say if you're on the northern side of the hemisphere, it's best to put your head south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm east.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm like southeast or something. I don't know. I got some funky
Yeah.
ass head point something. I don't know.
Man.
Okay, I got like 2 minutes here, so we're really wrapping it up now. But seriously, I
Yeah.
love and appreciate everyone in here, everybody that tuned in, all you guys that are especially in this voice channel. Love you guys, man. Cam,
Yeah.
Tejan, Geronimo, fuck yeah. Thank you, everybody. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I think everybody here.
Thank you. It's
Yeah.
been a pleasure.
Thank you.
We appreciate each other. Everybody here, we all appreciate each other.
Sure.
But yeah,
thanks.
December 22nd. So I decided I'm not going to be streaming December 21st because I want y'all
Yeah.
to experience it for yourself. I think we all should experience it for ourselves. Remember, ground. The earth is raising its frequency. Ground and meditate on that day. At least that's your minimum. Ground and
Yeah.
meditate. It's going to be hype. I'm excited. From what I've been feeling, I've been hype. It's going to be hype.
Yeah.
It was a sick podcast.
No,
Thank you, Tyler. Much appreciated.
Whatever happens, just be open,
problem.
right?
Yeah. So
Carl, are you saving this on your YouTube also?
Yeah, I can download it and send it to you if you want.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, alrighty.
Sweet.
It should. I think it just automatically uploads. I had it wrong last time too, where okay, people are knocking on my wall now. But I think it saves and it takes a while to upload the live chat. But anyway, it'll be up there.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
All right.
So yeah, I gotta go. This fucking brother's knocking
Yeah.
on my wall. So yeah.
It's all right, man. Very live, man.
Anyway, peace and love to
Yeah.
everybody here. It was great, man.
So-
20-second. 20-second. Tune in. Tune in. 20 seconds. That's gonna be great. We can share perspectives. Everybody should promote that stream. 1,000 subs, guys. 1,000 subs. Listen,
Yeah.
I'll make a promise. If I get 1,000 subs somehow by the 21st, I'll do a 21st stream for a little bit. If I could somehow get 1,000 subs, I'll do it.
Manifest it, man.
Manifest it.
About 3 days.
Manifest it.
Yeah.
I'll try. I need help. I need help, guys.
Share this video.
Share the video. It's the truth stream. We shared real truth here.
Yeah.
No cap.
Like and share.
It was
Subscribe.
our perspectives, of course, but it's the deepest truths we had. Now, we'll be
Yeah.
back again. We'll be going hard. So yeah, stream's ending. Peace and love again. We love you all,
Yeah.
seriously. I hope you guys are
Yeah.
feeling that energy. You do your shadow work. The divine plan will work for you guys. The divine plan will play out. Yeah. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you from the bottom of the heart.